Alright, Monster Mama 1, 2, 3, 4, and more book review. Here is an interesting book. I don't see anybody having mentioned it before on YouTube, so I thought I would bring it up. This is not a Steam, this is actually part of the design. It's Tales from Within the Clouds, Nakhi Stories of China, retold by Carolyn Han, translated by Jaiho Cheng, illustrated by Li Ji. I may be messing up names. So, this particular book is from the University of Hawai'i Press. So it's actually very folklore based. So folklore is the focus. And one of the things I really like about it is that first, I'd never heard of this group before. The Nakhi are a minority group within China, and they are actually a matriarch story. Matriarch society. A matriarch and patriarch, if you notice, they have the ma and the pa. Matriarchs are all about the mamas. The women, as far as the women, are the leaders and the focus of the society. There's a pretty big foreword in here, in the preface, where it talks about the fact that this whole interest began in 1986, finding out that there was no word for father because the mothers are the ones who everything's tracked through. Obviously here, I bet most of you have your father's names, or know someone, or you certainly know someone who does. But in theirs, that's not how it works. So the illustrator, Ji Li here, really great art. The translator, Jaiho Cheng, has been the bridge, and the author retelling the story, Carolyn Han. So it has a really great collection. Now about this is that I love this style and beauty. It's really just gorgeous book. It is not for those looking for a little book, because there's a lot of words, but it's a good folklore story. So if you're wanting to teach about more diverse situations or relationships, it's great. It's got creation, it's got animal behavior, it's got why flowers might be a certain way, things like that. And it's got multiple of them have language information after, where it talks about the actual wordings of it. I like it because it's a really kind of nice little plus. It's very educational. Certainly if your little ones, or if you are not interested in beyond just the folklore or the fairy tale itself, certainly you can skip that if it's not your thing. But I said it's got a bunch of little stories, so they're kind of short and sweet. I think this would be a really great bedtime story, or just kind of a read aloud, for maybe for someone who actually wants to study folklore or fairy tales. It's a really great one. But yeah, no, I think this is a good step up, particularly for anybody who likes folklore and fairy tales and fables and the like. It's right into that quality, and it's really unique, because as I said, and it does say that they're called Nakhi, is how you say it. But yeah, it's a truly matriarchal society, so it's all about the women, and it's nice. So it's 2 paws up for Monster Mama. If you get a chance to check it out, I think you should. And even if you have a chance to read this particular book, reading stories and from minority groups is a really great way to be diverse and include other people and thoughts, because everybody's different, and it's really something that we need to do, is embrace other viewpoints. Well, Thank you so much for listening, and you have a wonderful day.